All right. To my TikTok audience, I'll be coming soon. I promise to be on my best behavior. I'm gonna do my best to be on my best behavior TikTok. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to fight. I don't want to do nothing TikTok. Right? What Rodney King say? Can't we all just get along? Can me and TikTok get along? That's all I'm asking. Can we all just get along? Is it possible to just get along with TikTok? I hope TikTok and I can get along. There's a subject that I want to talk about. I probably shouldn't have went live on TikTok for one of the subjects I want to talk about, and that's Irvin Magic Johnson's son, EJ. EJ made a point. EJ said that the G's, that as a G man, he's only attracted to straight men. And I got news for you. Anybody? Oh, what's up, Big Yasha? What's up, brother? They don't listen. They don't let me. Yeah, they don't let me out of jail. They don't let me. Out of jail. Yeah, they don't let me out of jail, man. I gotta play this song. Roe from Roe the chef sent me a song. So I want y'all. This is the before I drive off. This is gonna be the bumper to dump it section. So now bumper to dump it section means I'm gonna play the song. If you bump with the song, you got to put a 3 in the chat. If you dump the song, you got to put a 6 in the chat. That's what this portion is. So now he sent me this song. Whether I like it or not is Big Yashal. If you put a 3 before I even played it. I rock with Ray too. I rock with Ray too. All right. So I'm gonna play the song, and I'm gonna play. It's a 3-minute song. I'm gonna play the whole 3 minutes. Y'all let me know if we should bump it or we should dump it. All right. Here you go. Hold on. Let me play it.
Yeah. Go away. Oh man. Who's the illest in designer fashion? Get his life up, I can't imagine. I'm addicted to flashing, bag grabbing, cash stacking, fly cribs, top floors down in Manhattan. European engineering, French liquors, my women Dominican, or probably Brazilian. In New Orleans, I play the pavilion. All I think about is ways I could make me $1 million. You feel it? I will enslave to my desires.
My bad.
Automatics for whoever tries. Cop the biggest joints that you ever saw. The pole gotta hold it like you play the bass guitar. It's Mortal Kombat, any streets of rage. Ducking Johnny Cage, cut the coke with the Sonya blade. The fact that I'm alive got me wild amazed. I wanna change, but I'm still afraid.
They said the word finna end, I'm a ball. I was down for the count, they ain't called me. Cash money, large amounts, I want it all, dog. Change my life and lose it all, not at all, dog. Hey, why would I give this all up? Hey, hey, why should I give this all up? Hey, hey, the money, the car, yeah, I'm up. Hey, get up. Why should I give this all up?
How can I forgive this wicked way I live? Give this up, never. I'm first class flying LAX, collie in a second, follow like the weather. A dirty game, but who could play it better? Burgundy sipping, top receiver from the illest demons. Blowing bread up in sacks after that, killing demons. Permanent residency after seasons. Give this up for what? Find me a reason. Sergio tech suits dripping on the evening. I ain't playing games. Anytime you say fly, you can say my name. Gucci frames all day to day. I paid the cost and the price for fame. Part of my lecture. White girl rolling up for me, Carmen Electra. Couldn't touch her with a pole if she was standing next to. Took a lifetime to find this, and this ain't heaven, nowhere to find print.
They said the world finna end, I'm a ball. I was down for the count, they ain't called me. Cash money, large amounts, I want it all. Not at all, dog. Hey, why would I I give this all up, ay? Why should I give this all up, ay? The money in the car, yeah, I'm up, ay. Get up. Why should I give this all up?
Listen, man. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to TikTok, man. Y'all gave that. That's the song. Got all threes. Got all threes. So maybe Big Yashala, maybe you a prophet, man, because it got all threes. That's a dope song. Listen, I played a song, Big Yashala. I played a song the other day. That shit got dumped.
Which one?
It was a song. Yeah, this brother Panah sent me a song. Urban Psychology. When did you place the order? Because I got orders right here in my bag back here. Y'all can't see it, but I'm about to drop off a gang of orders at the post office today. This brother Panah sent me a if you message me on Etsy the name, I'll let you know if I'm about to drop it off or not. All right. This brother Panah sent me a song, and I tell everybody, this is what I tell everybody, Yashala. I tell everybody, I don't control the crowd. All I do is play the song. That's all I do. That's all I do is play the song. So if it get dumped, it's not my fault. If it get bumped, it's not my fault. Man, they dumped the shit up there. They dumped that song yesterday. They dumped that jump.
Panah got some joints though.
Yeah, I think it was to be honest. I think it was maybe the production played a part, because when I played it, you see how Row A joint was clear. You could really hear it. And I had told him, because he had played it on Clubhouse. I'm listening to it, and I was like, the quality don't sound that good. I think the production might have played a part in it. So but if anybody got any music, you can send it to me. But y'all don't you make music, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, you send me something. I'll put it on the bumper to dump it. Don't. But they ain't, I'm just telling. Just don't get mad at me. Don't be like Cap. You dumped my stuff. I didn't dump anything.
You told her to dump my record.
Nah. Hey, so Jordan, we already in South Carolina, brother.
Y'all in Columbia?
Yeah, you want me to give you a number to call?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna give you a number to call. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, go ahead, grab your pen or pencil, whatever, or your phone, however you got to do it. Cap, can you bump or dump my song? You got to send me your song. You definitely gave a super chat, so I'll gladly play your song. You just got to send it to me. I think that might be a brother sent me the song before. You just got to send me the song. Hey, but I want to talk about while we waiting. Well, brother, let me know when you're ready for the number. So on my YouTube channel, I got 2 titles in my YouTube channel. The first title is Clarissa Shields. You cannot beat a male boxer. You can't. Yeah, I think, listen, man. And this is when, and I can't call Clarissa Shields a feminist. I can't call her a feminist. I can't. But what I can say is she getting too cocky. And I think women fall for this trap all the time. There's this video, I wish if somebody could find this video, y'all send this to me. There's this video where they got midgets versus athletic women. The midgets are men. The women are these athletic women. And the midgets is beating the athletic women. Because I don't think women really understand the difference between man strength and women's strength. I don't think they know the difference. And I think Clarissa Shields, listen, she's a dope female fighter. I don't watch female boxing. I don't see the joy in seeing 2 women beat each other up. But I've seen Clarissa Shields knock female boxers out. But then she called out, the brother she called out was Cholo, what's his name? Hold on, let's see. Rolando Relly Romero. She ain't calling out no lightweight, no amateur boxer where you might have a better shot at it. She's calling out a professional boxer. That boxer will beat the brakes. Listen, did y'all see on Instagram, Blueface was sparring with a professional boxer?
Yeah.
Now, Blueface taller than the boxer. Blueface bigger than the boxer. but Blueface cannot box like this boxer.
Yeah, he not horrible, but he not.
No, but it ain't about. See, that's what I'm saying. You defending something that don't need defense. Yeah, that don't need defense. I'm not talking about whether he's horrible or not. I'm talking about his skill set. His skill set is what makes him better than Blueface. So what I'm saying is, if Clarissa Shields get in that ring with a professional boxer, it's a lose-lose for the man. Because when he knock her out, they're going to say, damn, you knocked out a woman. If he go easy on her and let her knock on the road, they like, damn, you lost to a woman. like Clarissa got to sit, like, so Papoose got to sit her down. Hey, you're going too far now. Just stay. Like, you don't see WNBA players saying they can go play in the NBA. They know they lane. So Clarissa, you got to stay in your lane, sis. And what I love about Clarissa, this is why I said I'm not calling her a feminist, because what I love about Clarissa is she absolutely adores Papoose. You know, she don't try to man over Papoose or nothing like that. She supports him and all that. So she's definitely not a woman that I've seen try to usurp authority over Papoose. But she for sure trying to usurp authority over the man. Like biblically, she got to be quiet, biblically. You know how they say I suffer a woman not to teach, nor usurp authority? That's in the realm of, what did I do now? Like TikTok just, what did I say on you? I think I'm done trying TikTok. I think I'm gonna try Stitch, Twitch. Like, what the hell did I say on TikTok now? Y'all tell me what? I'm done. I'm sitting there. I don't know what I said. Oh, wait. Nah, this is different. Nah, this is different, y'all. This is different. Hold on. How you doing? All right. Mm-hmm. This is different. I think this is different. I think it's because, thank you. All right. I think this one is different. Yeah, I think it's the driving. I think they saw me driving, so I can't, your access will be restored 312 at 11:02. Yeah, so they only blocked me for 10 minutes. It's the driving. That's what it is. It's the driving, y'all. So I can't get mad at the driving. What I'm gonna start doing is turning my camera off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just turn my camera off. Drive. I can't get mad at TikTok this time. TikTok doing their job.
Society of people and look at their
So
land.
that's different. Hold on. Let
people.
me change my profile real fast. Let me let Big Yasha Allen know it's my profile. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me let him know I'll be back in 8 minutes. Nah, I got it's driving. Gotta turn camera off. I'll be back at 11:02. All right, so I can go back live in 8 minutes on TikTok. I can't get mad at TikTok for that. They must have saw the seatbelt or something. And because they saw the seatbelt, that's their job. So I'll just turn the camera off. By the time it gets 11:02, I'll be stationary anyway. All right, Salaka, sir, who makes that sweater you're wearing? Kowal out of North Carolina makes this sweater that I'm wearing. He makes the sweater. All right, let me see if this is the video I'm looking for. Hold on, let me see.
These are
This is the video I was talking about. They had the strongest dwarfs versus the female giants. Now y'all see that right there?
On the squats, we've got Maya.
So they got female bodybuilders. Listen, they got female bodybuilders versus midget bodybuilders, and the midgets won. A midget is beating a woman. That's why you gotta. Nah, don't nobody get mad at TikTok this time, because I'm not mad at TikTok. I'm happy TikTok did that, because I don't know if y'all know. There's a story. Somebody find this for me. I know Bezos will probably find it. Somebody find this story for me. The midgets won, by the way, Gino. But somebody find this story. There's a woman that actually unalived a man driving on TikTok. She was driving on TikTok and she's live. And then you hear a thump. And she actually ran over a man and actually unalived him. So I can't get mad at TikTok for that. So I can't get mad. Thank God YouTube don't do that. But while I'm off of TikTok, let me take this minute before I get back into the women thing. EJ, which is Irvin Johnson Jr. Now, first of all, this big Negro, Magic Johnson's son is like, I don't know, 6'6" or something like that. And he's a homosexual. He's a gay man. And on a recent live, he said he's only attracted to gay men. And I think it goes over a lot of people's heads when they listen to them. I'm gonna play, so let me see if I can play it.
So, has it always been that way for you in terms of when it comes to men?
Now I want y'all to look at, so now the crazy part is, this is two gay men having a conversation about religion. That's crazy in and of itself. But I want y'all to listen and pay attention.
So, has it always been that way for you in terms of when it comes to men? Has it always been what some people consider the straight guy always being the one that would approach you?
Or somebody who, has been intimate and dating, women for most of their life, or like.
So he says, so the question that he's asking this big Negro is, has it always been straight men that are interested in you? And his response is, yeah, or men that have been in relationships with women. Let me help the world out and let me free your mind. Any man that entertains a gay man is gay. I'm gonna say this again. Any man that entertains a gay man is gay. There is no, like, America has this term called bisexual. Like in the LGBTQ, the B stands for bisexual. In the real nigga university's book, you're gay. And the woman is nasty that accepts a gay man. Any woman that accepts a bisexual man is mentally damaged, is mentally destroyed. Speaking of mentally destroyed, this is a sidebar. I feel I have to say this. When y'all hear me talk about relationships, when y'all hear me talk about dealing with your wives, when y'all hear me giving counsel with brothers or sisters in regards to their relationships, never think that that's how I run my house, because I don't. Don't internalize, and the reason why I say this is because a lot of people will hit me up after I do a live stream, especially if it's about relationships and marriage or sex or how you treat your women, and they hear me giving advice, they think that's how I run my house. Please don't confuse yourself. Please don't confuse yourself with that's how I run my house, because I don't. And if you actually listen to how I give advice to brothers and sisters, the advice that I give is normally catered to what I hear from them. What I hear from them will cater how I need to counsel them. So I just want to put that out there. Now we back to the subject. Any woman that deals with a bisexual man is mentally unstable, because in the Real Nigga University's book, there's no such thing as a bisexual man. You're gay. So for Irvin Johnson to think that, and this is the part y'all don't understand. Hold on, I'm gonna play some more of it. Hold on.
Up until then, for sure. Absolutely. It has always been that way, but now it's like even more so. now that I definitely present in more of a feminine way. Because also, like, it's like my energy is that.
So now what y'all need to understand, and here's where I hate women. This is where I begin to hate women that accept the gay lifestyle. And this is why I hate women. You see what he said? I want y'all to listen. I want women to just listen. Shout out to Bezos. She said, listen to him. Listen, I want y'all to just listen to the last part that he said. Because this is what women, this is what stupid women that support homosexuals, this is what y'all, this why it was good for TikTok to go off just for that time so I can get this story out the way. This is what stupid women don't see. I'm gonna play this part again.
Up until then, for sure. Absolutely. It has always been that way, but now it's like even more so. Now that I definitely present in more of a feminine way. Because also, like, it's like my energy is that.
When he says, because I'm presenting myself in more of a feminine way, and women accept homosexuals, what you women are telling a gay man is that he's you and you accept him. And as I always say, you don't realize, so now in our mind, so like in a real nigga's mind, in the real nigga university, that's what they think is a straight man is a gay man. In the gay man's mind, though, and I'm gonna say, I almost feel like Umar. Oh, I'm gonna play y'all this video where Umar Johnson talked about me subliminally. He didn't have the heart to actually say my name, but he talked about me. I'm gonna play that too. So, but in the gay man's mind, what he's telling you women is that he can take your man because his energy is better than yours. His feminine energy, his look is better than yours. So he don't want what the world would look at as the normal gay man. The normal gay man is him. He's the normal gay man. He's gonna look like a woman. He's gonna sass like a woman. He's gonna do all those things like a woman. So what he's saying is, I don't want that type of man. I want the man that you have. Talking about another woman. And I can take your man, is what you saying. Now, some women would say, well, if he can take my man, you can have him. And I agree with that, because you should not stay with the gay man. But why do you support a man that says he can be you? I'll never understand that. I'll never understand. Like, I don't understand it. Just to be fair, I don't understand it from a lesbian. I don't understand men that accept lesbians either. But I don't know a lot of men that accept lesbians. And here's how dumb lesbians are. This is how dumb lesbians are. Let me put you on more game. The niggas that's hanging around lesbians is hanging around lesbians to fuck them. Lesbians so stupid. And lesbians, listen, man, listen. If you ever want to get the game, just talk to every priest and prophet of ISUBK. Let me put you lesbians, and that includes you bulldaggers. If there, hey, Bezos, find this video for me. There's a video where this lesbian got mad because she let a man hit, and then the man bragged about it. If y'all can find that video, it's a recent video. I want to play that video too. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you dumb lesbians and bulldaggers and tomboys and you women that think you men. Them niggas that hang around you is no different than the men that hang around that girl that the girl thinks they just friends. That nigga's hanging around, that straight man is hanging around that straight woman as a friend because he know the day is coming that she's gonna cry from a nigga that did her dirty and he's gonna be able to have sex with her. He knows it. So he's sitting there, damn, that's messed up. That's messed up. Can I come over so we can talk? Sure, you can come over. Next thing you know, couple of drinks, he done tapped that ass, and now y'all going back to be friends. And now he's just the friend that she knows if I want to get some dick on the side and ain't gonna say nothing, he do it. And so he'll sit there for a year. He'll sit there for 2 years. There's no such thing as a nigga best friend for a woman. And so now you lesbians and dykes that think that them niggas is hanging around you because you one of the bros. No, you one of the hoes too. And he knows I just gotta sit here for a second. And do you know what else he know? You know the biggest hope that he wants is that you bring your gay friend over and y'all want to try something new. He's the nigga for it. Women though, and this is what makes it so now, and so I say that to say, for a man, it's all heterosexual to him. He don't respect you being a lesbian. He don't respect you being a bulldagger. He has no respect for that. He know he gonna get in there and tap that ass too. And how many of us know lesbians that get banged out by men? That's facts. But now you reverse it. Most women, when they find out that the man gay, women ain't saying, hey, let me hang around him because maybe he'll bring another nigga around and they both could dick me down. Women ain't saying that because most real women don't want to get effed by two men. But lesbians, they think that's something. So lesbians are not smart. None of it is smart. But when women think that it's okay to accept a man being gay, you're encouraging your elimination. That's what you're encouraging. What you're telling that gay man is that you don't even value your own femininity. You don't even value it. That you don't value what it means to be a woman. Your femininity is more than your outward appearance. Because that's all the gay nigga is talking about. All that gay nigga is talking about is some makeup, some lipstick, some hair weave, you bat your eyelashes, a twitch in your walk, everything physical. Nothing internal. Nothing mental. Nothing. Because a man is a man is a man. He's aggressive. That's why that gay man is going to pursue way stronger than you know what a woman going to do? A woman's femininity is not her aggressiveness. A woman's femininity is presenting herself in a fashion to where the man that she wants can see her and then come and get her. That man can see her. She bat them eyes. She might walk past him, might have something smell like, oh, what you got on, girl? You be in the club, you be in a restaurant, you be in a job. Listen, let me tell you something. Can you hold on a second? Caller, hold on 1 second. A woman can work at McDonald's and be taking the order at McDonald's. And that man see her, she bat them eyes the right way. She ain't working at McDonald's no more. He gonna get up out of McDonald's. That's how feminine a woman is. A gay man has to be aggressive. A gay man, because he don't know nothing else but being aggressive. So a gay man is not feminine. A gay man is mentally challenged. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What?
I said, what's your name? Where you calling from?
My name Mark, and me calling from my phone.
How old are you?
12.
Yeah, you can't call my show. Have a good day. Listen, y'all know this every now and again, man. These little teenagers, these little teenagers, these little teenagers be trying to get me out. These teenagers think they're going to get me out there. They are not. You teenagers, you can't do it. You're not going to trick me. The 12-year-old by the car. What I look like talking to some 12-year-old? I want to play this other video. I want to show y'all another level of, should I call it stupidity? This is another level of stupidity. I want to show this other video. I want to play y'all this video real fast. Hold on, let me play y'all this video. Hold on. Look at this.
Would you live on a planet with all women? 1,000%.
Now,
hell yeah.
I want y'all to listen now.
Yes.
This is another, like, women are not that intelligent. The question is, would you live on a planet with only women? And I want y'all to listen to the answer. This is why women need men. If women don't have men, y'all be the most lost species on the face of the planet. Now, listen to the answers.
Would you live on a planet with all women? 1,000%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I would.
I would.
Yes, I would.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I would.
Absolutely. We run the world.
No, I feel very unsafe.
Now, there was only one smart woman out of all the women. That woman said, no, I would feel very unsafe. So now just think about that. Why would all women want to be on a planet with all women? You know, like, do women think, like, that's the end of the species? That's one generation of, so you put all the women on one planet. They're all going to be unalived and be gone. Now there's no more women on the planet. There's no more men on the planet. There's no babies. Do they realize there's no children? Now, let's see when they asked the men. Men kept it real. Watch this.
Would you live on a planet with all men?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no. Boy, fuck no.
You know why men wouldn't live on a planet with all men? Because as much as they say bros before 304s, as much as they say money over women, we love that black woman. We love, and we know at the end of the day, when I finish hanging out with the fellas, I don't want to go home to a fella. I want to go home to something soft, something nice, something warm. And if it's no women on the planet, where we gonna go? And you know, men don't even want to share. Men don't want to share a woman. So of course they want more women than men, so we don't have to share. Women can't be this slow, man. Welcome to another edition of the Car Chronicles. This brother paid for a song. So while I got 296 people here, can I get the likes up, please? I want to say that first. But a brother gave a super chat because he wanted to wanted me to play his song. And so I'm gonna play his song. So now the rules for this song, I don't want to go home to camp. Mr. Green, I don't even know what that means, Mr. Green, but after you can come on the stage and explain what you mean. I don't want to go home to camp doctrine, but I do just got to play this song first. So the rules for the song, this is the bump it or dump it portion. Let me see. Hold on, let me get the song first. Okay, yeah, this brother has done it before. So I'm going to play the song. You got to put a 3 if you want to bump it. You put a 6 if you want to dump it. So just so y'all understand what that means. Bump it means we play it more. Dump it means we don't play it anymore. All right? So I'm going to play the song. Y'all let me know if it's a bump it or dump it song.
Trying to get spiritually fed, trying to keep the laws and faith in Christ while holding my head. A bunch of zombies in the street that just be spiritually dead. In the battle with my switch, I got that spiritual leg. Got something to make you shake like you pissed on your leg. My people smitten with madness, get a grip on your head. The tempter be trying to tempt you, but it starts in your head. That's why you gotta stay prayed up like the end of the bed. On me, on me. Fruits of the spirit instead. God love, joy, and peace, and I'm hoping it spread. Because really this shit easy to get hurt and misled. Don't take nobody word like you ain't holding your breath. This life like football and they paid off the rest. Yeah, I wish I did it for me, time to pay off my debt. Got Nikes on in the truth, I got my spirit in check. I'm trying to get to the kingdom, I don't want nothing less. I don't want nothing less. Don't fall for. They take you at disadvantage, the damage gon' need a bandage. Don't take for granted you understand it, I didn't panic. I used to take my flesh the rest of the addiction, the fear of God gave you wisdom. You can do. Through Christ he suffered affliction to get you to pay attention. I grew up in Nazareth, hand-me-down clothes, holy toes with no pots of piss. Mom and daddy died of HIV, had to stay positive. I'm positively sure that my life will turn out opposite. Nickel for my thoughts, I can pay yours about opposite. Stop beating swine, my family thought I was about opposite. Genesis 2:7 in my lunch, not no oxygen. shit. Holy Spirit touch my memories, there ain't no stopping it. Been anonymous popping it. Baptized in the fire, that's heat, fuel, and oxygen. Prolific synonymous. Welcome to this Hebrew college, my niggas on scholarship. Kyle lie, but I could die your Howard shit. Take a trip to Mali shit. It's a car to Mali shit. I got so many foes, I never fold like origami shit. Sitting on the slippery slope, no tsunami shit. Riding with my Bible as my rifle, Clyde body shit. Don't fall for. They take you at disadvantage. The damage gon' need a bandage. Don't take. But granted, you understand it. I did it, I didn't panic. I used to take my flesh and wrestle with addiction. The fear of God gave me wisdom. You can do. Through Christ, he suffered affliction to get you to pay attention.
Hey man, that's a good song. That's actually a decent song. I can't even complain. Can't front. And it definitely, for the brother that gave the super chat, they definitely voted 3 to bump it. If you got questions, just come on. My live is set for auto join. I just ask one mic at a time, just so y'all know. So I do. Hey, Kassar, you got an actual question?
Khan.
Yeah, what's from Shabbat?
Shalom, y'all. Shabbat. Real quick, Cap. I got a young man coming to class in camp. He's pretty solid on that end, but he just got a couple bugged out concepts about the Bible. I just want to know how to deal with him with patience and try to cut. This is he believes that Judas wasn't wrong for turning in Christ because Christ told him to do it, and that Peter was wrong for denying Christ, and Christ said to get behind him, Satan.
Okay, so how do you know Judah was wrong? Wait, hold on, hold on 1 second. Caller, hold on. So with Judas, right? How do you, without using Christ at all, how do you know Judas was wrong?
He killed himself.
Yeah, you gotta say now you the TikTok king.
Oh no, sorry.
You the TikTok king.
My Lord, I gotta get more skills.
Listen, I just got back. I just got back on TikTok. Caller, hold on. So yeah, you know that he was wrong because once Christ got turned over, first he tried to give the money back that they paid him. And then when they wouldn't take the money back, he unalived himself. Now, how do you know that Peter was right? Excuse me, wait. Don't look, okay, now with Peter, it's not about Peter being right or wrong. What was Peter's problem? Well, he's saying because Peter denied Christ?
Khan and Christ said, "Get from behind me, Satan," and he just tries to tie him into the Roman Catholic Church. I guess more so. My question is the patience to deal with brothers like that you have too.
Oh, you gotta listen. You gotta always look at. Hey, can y'all mute your phones on the phone? I can hear you in the background. If you could please just mute your phone. Thank you. So with Peter, right? When it says when Peter said. Mark 8:31, and he began to teach them the Son of Man must suffer these things and be rejected of the elders and chief priests and be killed after 3 days and rise again. And he spake that saying openly, and Peter took him and began to rebuke him. But when he had turned about and looked on his disciples, he rebuked Peter, saying, "Get thee behind me, Satan, for thou savorest not the things that be of God, but the things that be of men." Do you know what the point of that is? The point of that, when he's saying, "Get behind me, Satan," do you know why he's calling that Satan?
Because that was the weakness in Peter that was trying to.
Peter wasn't weak. No, Peter wasn't weak. Remember, Peter is the same one that cut the ear off, right?
Right.
So was Peter weak when he was what was he rebuking Christ about?
Being taken away.
Being taken away to be unalived. Peter didn't want Christ to be unalived. So Peter is rebuking Christ being unalived. That's why when you look at the words, it says, "For thou savorest the things that, savorest not the things that be of God." Because who is giving up Christ? That's his mission. The Most High gave Christ that mission. Peter don't want the mission to happen if he stops it. So that's Satan, because Christ wants what God wants to happen. Peter is stopping what God wants to happen. That's the context of that. Now, when there's another one where the Lord said he had, excuse me, what Christ said he had to go to, that Satan tried to sift him in Luke 22 and 31. And this is Luke 22 and 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for thee, that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. So now that's how you know, although Peter at times was weak, and Peter wasn't weak in just one thing. Peter was weak when he denied Christ, when he had respect of persons. But the Lord prayed for Peter to have strength. And at the end, Peter still had strength. And at the end, Peter is the one that Christ said was the rock of his belief after he left. Now, as far as the patience goes, you got to, this is the scripture I look at. You want to know the scripture I look at? You got to be a little gang. I'm a little insane when it comes to this truth. Because, you know, Christ didn't teach to bring everybody in. You're familiar with that, right? When Christ spoke in parables so that they couldn't understand it. That the only way he knew you was with him is if you understood his parables and the way that he talked, and then he knew that you was with him. If you stayed with him. Let's say if you didn't even understand it, but still stayed, because when Christ said you must eat my body and drink my blood, a lot of people left him. The disciples didn't. Right. You understand? So in Philippians, the first chapter, in Philippians 1 and 15, it says, some indeed preach Christ, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one that preached Christ of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. What then? Notwithstanding, every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Christ is preached, I do therein rejoice. So you got to look at it like that brother come in, you're going to teach the exact same way. You're going to check the hell out of him. And however long he lasts is how long he lasts. But get whatever fruit you can out of him while he's there. That's how you got to have it. So it ain't, so all you could do is just teach. If it's meant for him to stay, he's going to stay. If it's meant for him to go, he's going to go. Just get all the work you can out of him while he's there.
Sir.
All right.
Okay. Come down. Water, sir.
I understand. No sweat.
You're the king of TikTok and internet and everything.
Nah, you the king of TikTok because you know the rules. I do not know the rules. I just got back. All right, I'm gonna go to no sweat. All right, I'm gonna go to TikTok, and then I'm gonna come back to the phone lines. Y'all just bear with me a second. All right. On TikTok, I got Hebrew and KTTD after that. So Hebrew is here first. Hebrew, you got a question or comment? Hebrew, you got a question or comment? Going once, going twice. Howdy, it's not your turn, Howdy. I didn't say howdy. So Hebrew, all right, so Hebrew, I'm gonna drop you. KTTD. What's your question or comment, brother?
Yeah, so I just want you to understand about something, right? Because like when you talk about the New Testament, like it's also added in by Romans, because if you read Daniel 7, right? It tells you that the prophecies would be sealed, right, until the time, and the prophecies were sealed on Malachi 4, which is 400 BCE is when they were sealed, and then later on.
Hey, brother, can I just understand what you're trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Prophets, according to
no. What I'm asking you, what are you saying? Are you saying we shouldn't follow the New Testament?
I'm saying we shouldn't, because basically the white man gave it to us, right?
So you only believe, right? Wait, I'm gonna hear you before I let listen. KTD, just slow down. KTD, hey, brother, just slow, brother, stop over. Listen, remember, my brother, you gotta learn to have conversations. I'm just asking a few questions before I just let you explain, but you gotta learn to have conversations, which is what I'm trying to have with you now. So you're saying we shouldn't read the New Testament because the white man gave us the New Testament? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, can you explain? Wait. Don't do that. Don't. What I want you to do is explain how the white man gave us the New Testament.
Okay, so the white man, and if you read Josephus Flavius doesn't speak about Jesus or anything like that. And we also got to understand about 160 BCE when they created Hellenistic Judaism, which is blending the culture of Hebrew culture with Greek culture, right? And that was when they made us worship Zeus at that time. But then later on, they decided to create Christianity as as a new way of Hellenistic Judaism.
But I think you're misunderstanding what I'm asking you. What I mean, yeah, you're not explaining. So the New Testament, do you know when it was written and in circulation?
I know that it was written around 300 CE.
No, that's incorrect. The New Testament, no, that's incorrect.
It was written around 300.
No, that's it. Wait. But you're saying two different. Wait, okay, you're saying two different things. It's important to just listen to the question that I'm asking you. I didn't ask you when Christianity or the religion was established. I asked you, when was the New Testament written? Do you know that?
Tell you exactly what day
okay,
it was
so
written.
I can. No, okay, when do you say around the time was? Wait, when do you say around the time?
I would say around 300
No,
CE,
that's let me stop you. Let me stop you. Let me stop. Hey, brother. Okay, let me stop you because that's not true. The New Testament. Wait, I don't need you to ramble, brother. It's hard to talk to you if you just ramble. Let's talk in. Let's talk. We don't need to talk about Muslims. Let's talk in spots. So when you say that the New Testament was written in 300, that's incorrect. The New Testament was done before the first century was over, and it was in circulation before the first century was over. I can prove that. I'm just looking for my PowerPoint so I can give you the sources. So
is the actual historian of that time.
Listen, so this is I'm about to give it, brother. Brother.
So do you know about Josephus Flavius?
I do know about Josephus, and he does. Okay, I need you to brother. Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't know how to actually have a grown man conversation, we're not gonna talk. You ask a question, I go to answer the question. You go ask another question. You cannot do that. You can't do that. So we're talking about the New Testament. Listen, listen, I gotta disrespect you. I keep trying to just have a
disrespect me in my face. I dare you.
Oh, listen, man. This how you can tell you don't want to. This how you can tell you don't want to have a conversation. Like, be a grown man.
I am.
Okay, so then be quiet. Then be quiet and let me finish answering one question before we go to the next. Otherwise, if you interrupt me again, I'm just gonna move you down because I don't need you. So now I'm gonna take the next person on YouTube. Now I don't see how y'all in the order that y'all came, so I'm gonna just start at the top. Archbishop, you got a question or comment? Archbishop, do you have a question or comment? Going once, going twice. All right, I'm gonna move you down. I'm gonna take one more, and then I'm gonna go to the phone calls, and I'm gonna come right back to y'all. Judge Pasabo, am I saying that right? Okay, go ahead. Do you have a question? Now, before I bring you on, if I just could, the New Testament, anybody can look this up, was written and completed before the first century was completed. So, and you can see them talking about the letters, them talking about Matthew. So that's the oldest manuscript. And anybody can look at it. I have a manuscript comparison chart. Like when they talk about Plato, the earliest copy is 900 AD. When they talk about Herodotus, the earliest copy, 900 AD. Suetonius, Aristophanes, Caesar, Tacitus, Aristotle, Sophocles, Homer, 1100 AD. The closest to the New Testament is Homer, which is 900 BC. The earliest copy is 400 BC. The New Testament, 1st century AD, 50 to 100 AD is when it was written. The earliest copy is in the 2nd century, which would be the hundreds. Just so y'all can understand. So what I was asking them was, when was it written? Not when the Christianity came and started adding all their nonsense. Go ahead, Judge. I'm listening.
All right. So I hear I hear that you guys believe that Native Americans are part of the lost tribes of Israel. You try to claim Native Americans as part of your people.
Actually, they claim they long before we don't. Oh, you got listen. If you're gonna be like the other person, I ain't gotta talk. Listen, if you're gonna be like the other person, I ain't gotta talk to you either. Grown men. How old are you?
I'm 38.
Okay, then be a grown man and learn how to have a back and forth conversation. Otherwise,
complete my opening statement, bro.
I didn't say you can have a whole open statement. You made a statement. I can respond to what you're saying. If I'm talking and you want to chime in, I'm not gonna say. You say what?
You're already getting mad.
Getting mad? You just don't know me. I don't get mad. So now we don't say that long before we said Native Indians was Israelites, they said it themselves.
Who did?
Native Indians.
I am a Native American. I've never heard none of my people say this shit.
No problem. Just because your people didn't say it, you can historically, you can get a book called, for example, you can get a book called Lost Tribes in Promised Land, written by Ronald L. Sanders, and you'll see the Native Indians.
What people are he from? Is he from? What native tribe is he from?
You'll see the Native Indians, you'll see the Seminole Indians, you'll see the Mexicans, all knew they was Israel and spoke Hebrew. For all I know, you're a $5. For all I know, you're a $5 Indian. You can't tell me. Listen, that's fine, and I'm not. What you're speaking from, what you're speaking from is an edit. What you're speaking.
Can you speak an indigenous language? How would you know if it's Hebrew or not? And Hebrew's a dead language, bro. My language is older than Hebrew. We predate that bullshit book.
Okay, if you could just watch your watch your language again, grow up. See how you still talking. What you should have said was, okay, I'll watch my. What you should have said was, okay, I'll watch my language. Because after I said, watch your language, I could have finished responding. You need to rest in your femininity. I would call you a man, but no man would keep interrupting like you're doing.
You're a fool, bro. You're a fool.
So, I mean, if I'm a fool, why are you on my stage?
To correct your misinformation.
But if I'm a fool, listen, I would never come and talk to you because you're stupid. I wouldn't come and talk to you. I wouldn't need to correct you.
Yeah, because you're a fucking hate group.
No, again, more cussing. I just asked you to stop. I just asked you to stop cussing.
My people predate your fake book by 1,000.
I know. So again, as I was saying, long before we said they was Israelites, in 1969 is when our organization was established. And in 1969, we started doing the research. And I wish I had the book with me. In 1969, as we started investigating, the Native Indians themselves said what they were. I never said the Native Indians didn't have a different language. I just said they spoke Hebrew because they did. Anybody, you don't have to believe me. I gave you one source of, look at him coming back up here. Look at him. Now he has a hard on for me. Now he's obsessed. Now he has a lust for me. You don't have to come back on my stage. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, if I'm a fool, don't do that. I'll just block you and you won't come up. You don't know how to have decorum. I don't mind. You don't have to agree with me, but you have to have decorum. Look at him. Look at you. So now I'm going to go to the phone calls, to the TikTok audience. I'm going to go to the phone calls, and I'm going to come back to y'all. So on the phone lines, we got 586-899. What's your name? Where you calling from? Now you'll just be blocked. Now you'll just be blocked. Wait. Yeah, I just did. I know, I just blocked him. I did. He's gone now.
There you go.
Thank you. 58. Hey, Shalom, brother. You got a question or comment? Y'all,
hey, man.
Y'all weird. TikTok, y'all weird on TikTok. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, you good, brother. Slocky. Hey, you've been doing good. I like that teaching you gave the brother earlier. And then you had two a-holes back to back trying to out-talk. But my comment was, I had a little back and forth with God Logic about a week ago.
Okay. Like, just caught a body about a week ago. Every time somebody say week ago, I could not think about the Bobby Smurda song. But go ahead.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
He was talking to him about, he was already talking to a Muslim. I was actually at work, but I had got the notification. So when I came in and heard him and the Muslim talking, the Muslim was actually telling the truth. When the Most High was speaking And he said, I think it's Isaiah 44 when he said, I am the only God and there's no God but me.
Right.
This brother, God Logic. Now, God Logic a good brother. I know you know he's a good brother. You'd have never went to his house. But his Trinitarian logic. Oh my God. He's going to tell me that when he said I and me, that was three people talking at the same time.
No, he didn't tell you that. No, he didn't. Nah. You send me the link because I don't believe you saying what you're saying. I don't believe you. No, I'm joking. I believe you. I believe you 100%. I believe you 100%. Caller, hold on. No, I believe you 100%. They have to listen. They have to say that because that's the only way the Trinitarian nonsense works. They have to say that.
Yeah, so when he said that, and I came on there, I wasn't really defending the Muslim. I was defending our text.
Right.
And so he ran back to Genesis 1:26 to try to, that's they go to. I say, but bro, this is an exclusive verse from the Most High speaking. And you're going to try to make it mean what it don't mean. My daughter was in the car with me. She said, Dad, what's wrong with him? We learned in school that I and me is first person pronoun.
And then why in Genesis 1 is it only 3 people talking? Like there's no number. Yeah, there's no number. It says let us. It don't say let us 3 people.
And they always talk, when they talk, they Trinitarian talk, they always talking about Yeshua, Yahweh, and Yahweh, Yahweh. I say, where's the Holy Spirit at? Y'all don't never talk about the Holy Spirit, but this supposed to be this third person.
And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy, right? You can use John 1:1 against them. Because when they use John 1:1 to say, in the beginning was the Word and the Word was God, their whole focus is on Jesus being God. But if they're Trinitarians, in the beginning, it doesn't say it was the Word, God, and the Holy Spirit. It just says it was the Word and God. So then you got to ask them at some point, based on their logic, the Holy Spirit was not there in the beginning. That's what you would have to say if you go by their logic.
I knew you was about to say that. And I'm going to let you go. But that's how I know you was in the truth, brother. We got the same spirit. I've been in this truth for like 45 years, bro. Hey, no cap, bro. No cap.
That's what's
My
up.
mama say, he reminded me of you when you first started. I say, I've been watching that since 2014. I done watched them whoop on for life. I done watched them whoop on a lot of people.
Thank you, brother. Most High in Christ. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, praise the Most High, brother.
Yeah, I'm right. All right. I'm going to take one more call, and then I'm coming to TikTok. 267-591.
Hey, shalom, guy.
Hey, shalom, brother. You got a question or comment?
Yeah.
Shout out to Judith with the super chat donation. Love you, Judith. Appreciate it. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, sorry. I remember telling you I had a son recently, about close to a year old.
Okay.
And my wife wanted to take some pictures with him, but she trying to put him in a suit and a tie.
Right. Wait. At 1 year old?
Yeah. Like them little two-piece kids suits with the little tie and stuff.
Right.
And I'm like,
did you give it a history? Did you give it a history of the tie?
In a sense, yeah, because we watched one of the videos with it, and then I told her like we ain't started doing that until we was able to assimilate and dress like them.
Right. That's crazy. Yeah, my son ain't never. Yeah, my son would never wear a tie. Why does she want him to wear the tie? Why? What's the reason?
I don't know. We don't speak it. Let's ask her.
So the reason why I want him to wear a tie is because it looks nice. Like it looks.
What looks nice about it?
Him. Like I never.
Like what's nice about it?
Like the presentation, like the way that it lays, like versus like a hoodie or something like that, like or.
But you don't have to wear a hoodie. You couldn't get like a button up, like an Old Navy button up shirt. Wouldn't that look just as good?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
He don't have to. I don't think he has to wear hoodies and stuff like that all the time. But you can get a nice little button up shirt or something like that. You can get. Hey Zion, y'all gotta be quiet, man.
Shut the fuck up,
Boy,
nigga.
Jesus
Bitch
Christ.
ass nigga.
Y'all wonder why, listen, wait, hold on, wait, hold on one second. Y'all wonder why I don't like TikTok? Wait, I know how to fix this. I gotta turn my I usually like to leave it as auto accept, but because they acted so crazy, I gotta just do requests. So I'm gonna try to modify it like that. Sis, so you can change from the tie, right? And just dress. You could dress them nice without the tie. The tie, you know, that's a rod. That's a penis that they put on their neck.
That's what he keeps saying. Like, you want my son to have the
that's what it's about.
I'm like,
yeah.
No, it's not though.
No balls either, cat.
Yeah, no.
I was about to say, what about the bow tie?
Yeah, that's the balls, girl. I mean, sis, that's the balls.
No, so, but
yeah, So go ahead. Listen, you can have them with a nice button-up shirt.
Now it's like the visual. It's supposed to be a ride and bows now. So them things he can't wear at all.
That's right.
What about? All right, but I just don't like. It's really nice outfits with them on there. So no.
Yeah, I guarantee. I tell you what. Send me a picture, right, of him with the same outfit with the tie, the same outfit without the tie, and I'll tell you which one looks better.
All right. Well, of course I know what you want to say.
I might be like, hey, he look a little fly with the tie. Or I might be like, that look a little weird. You know what I mean? Because he's one, right? He's 1 year old, right?
Yeah, he almost.
Why you worried about him looking like the white man so early?
I get you.
You want to? Yeah, you about to put an Edomite spirit on him, sis.
Oh, okay.
And then when he gets older, he ain't gonna want to dress like his own people. He gonna want to dress like another people's culture. And you want him to keep your culture. That's really the essence of it. The essence is we should totally engulf ourselves in our culture instead of wearing someone else's culture. That's why I said a button-up shirt, a full button shirt. You know, you can have a suit jacket or something, but you just don't need that tie piece. That's all.
Oh, just don't need the tie.
Yeah.
All right.
So you gonna rock without the tie?
Yeah, I'm
Good job. Good job, sis. Nah, just rock without it. Good job, sis. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna send you a free women's oil for you rocking without the tie. Have your husband text me your address and your name, and I'm gonna send you a free body butter and an oil.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Now you put that damn tie on. That oil gonna explode as soon as you put the tie on the Lord. I'm just joking, sis. But yeah, I'm serious about sending you the body butter and oil. I'm gonna send it to you. All right.
All right. Do I?
All right, I ain't the boss, sis. Y'all take it easy. All right. On the TikTok, we got if everybody could be muted, somebody's unmuted on TikTok. On TikTok, I'm gonna go to I can't see y'all names. This brother here, Judah Lux. Did you have a question, Judah Lux, or you just on the stage?
No, sir, I did have a question.
Okay, no, sir. Before you give the question, if I could, if you're enjoying this content on TikTok, if you're enjoying this content on YouTube, you know what I'm gonna ask you. If y'all can go ahead and thumb up the video, it costs you nothing, but it does help the algorithm. If you could share it on your story or share it, period, I would greatly appreciate that. If you could thumb up the video on YouTube, it helps the algorithm on there. Brother, go ahead with your question.
So it's kind of like a condescending question because I'm kind of getting tired of these Israelite Christians all over TikTok. I mean, you know, the main was known as Genesis, but it's a condescending question. So according to Matthew 15:24, did Christ come for the lost sheep of the house of the whole world or the lost sheep of the house of Israel?
Israel.
So that's all I needed because these Israelite Christians is just getting on my nerves. Like they mixing like Christianity with Israelite.
Yeah, you know what you gotta ask him. You gotta ask him when he says that he come for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, right? You gotta then follow that up with, has the lost sheep been gathered? That's what you gotta ask him. Because if the lost sheep has not been gathered, that's still the mission. And you know that they wasn't gathered because James 1:1 says to the 12 lost tribes that are scattered abroad.
So that's all I needed. It was just a kind of send a rhetorical question.
I understand. Yeah, listen, man, y'all give them Genesis niggas too much light. Them like, you know what? Them Genesis cats, you know why they looked at as a formidable opponent? Because of the reputation that they built for themselves when they was in Sakari. So they're really living off the Sakari fame. If they didn't come from Sakari, they would be just another two Negroes that love the white man, that kissing the white man's butt. That's it. So that's why that I look at them like they fell all the way up, like they're at the bottom. Like LaRon is better than Genesis. Vocab is better than Genesis. God Logic is better than Genesis because they've been doing it longer than them. These cats is just, and Genesis is only doing it for money. Don't let that forget. So when y'all go on their platforms, just know y'all helping them make the money that they want to make. If Deacon tells you, if I want to make money, I'm going to teach salvation for everybody, and you continue to support him, you're giving him what he wants, money, because that's his God. Money is his God. The Most High is not his God. All right. I'm going to take the next brother. I'm going to say the peaceful dev. I ain't mean to say devil, my bad. Peaceful dev.
Hey, what's going on, Cap? I'm a big fan of what you do.
Most High in Christ. I appreciate it. What's up? You got a question or comment?
Yes, I do. So my question is, could you expound more on reincarnation in the Bible?
Right. Yes.
Because I saw a video of you talking about like John the Baptist and Jesus, and I agree with that. I was just curious, was there like more examples, more verses, if someone wanted to look more into it?
Yeah, so you can actually, in the Old Testament, when you start at, y'all got to mute your mic on the phone, man. In Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, when it says, it's Ecclesiastes 3:15, it says, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and God requireth that which is past. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. So when you think about that, where do the righteous and wicked live at the same time? Here on earth. So we see people in a heavenly state, we see people in a tormented state, and it both takes place here on earth. This is where the judgment is played out. When we pass away, our spirit and flesh separate. In Matthew 10:28, Christ said, fear not the one that is able to destroy the soul, but not the body, but rather fear the one that is able to destroy both the soul and body in hell. So the only place that the soul and body exist at the same time is here on earth. When we are unalive, we decay. And then, our spirit goes to the Father that gave it. In Ecclesiastes 6 and, let me find the verse. Is it 6? I think it's 6. Verse 6 and 10, it says, that which hath been is named already, and it is known that it is man. Neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he. That the perfect example is what you said about John. Even though that's John the Baptist, he was named already as Elijah. That's why the angel said, that's why Malachi says Elijah's coming. The angels say John is Elijah. Christ says John is Elijah. So that's the example you see. That which hath been is named already. If you go to 2nd Ezra in the Apocrypha 14 and 35, it gets about as clear as it can get. It says, for after unaliving shall a judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. So even the Bible tells you after death, judgment comes, we're going to live again. So everything throughout the Bible, like everything recycled, like in March right now, we're about to enter spring season. And we're entering spring season, all the unalive trees and plant life, you know what they're about to do? They're about to live again. That's the cycle of life. All right. Do you need more scriptures? John 9:1, when it says, when Christ said, When the disciples, let me just read it. I'm trying to paraphrase and I had a brain fart. Let me just read it. This is John 9:1. And as they passed by, he saw a man which was blind from birth. And the disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? How could he have sinned to be born blind, unless it was something that he did in his former life? Even in Matthew's, the 22nd chapter, the Sadducees did not believe in reincarnation at all. And they came and questioned him. It actually says that in Matthew's 22 and 23, it says, the same day came to him the Sadducees, which say there is no resurrection, and asked him, saying, Master, Moses said, if a man unalive, having no children, his brother shall marry his wife. So they asked him, I think 7 brothers laid with this one woman, and they said, in the resurrection, whose wife shall she be? And Christ said, you do err, not knowing, let me just read it. It says, you do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of God, for in the resurrection they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of God in heaven. Now, people think that this means that there'll be no intercourse in the kingdom. That's not what it's talking about. Resurrection occurs when a child is born. And when the child comes out the womb, the child doesn't come out and say, where my wife at or my husband at. The child comes out the womb, first of all, blinded by the light. And then he or she is looking for something to drink or something to eat. And so that's why he said there are the angels, because whatever state you're born in is whatever state God wants you to be in. All right. Did that answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you so much. And I think you're one of my favorite debaters to watch.
Thank you, brother. Most High in Christ. I appreciate that, brother.
Shout out to you.
Hey, shout out to you too. All right. Now, before I come, did I do 2? I only did 1 person on TikTok. Let me do 1 more on TikTok. Big Yashal, I know you up here support. The dude with all the writing in his name. You a Muslim?
No, I'm not a Muslim. I'm Christian.
That look Muslim. What language is that?
It's Arabic.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you got an Arabic name and you a Christian?
Yep.
That's typical. You Christians be confused as hell. What's your question?
So, is anyone else called Jesus Kyrios?
Call hold on.
In the New Testament.
Is anybody called what?
Lord.
Wait, is anybody else called what?
Jesus Kyrios, the one Lord.
I don't know. You would have to take me where what you're talking about.
In 1 Corinthians 8:6.
Oh, when it says that, but to us there's one Lord the Father. I mean, one God the Father and one Lord.
Yeah,
and you're focusing on the one Lord part.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look at it. And the phrase that you're looking at is, hold on, because it's the haste that comes before Kyrios. That's the focused word?
Yep. Haste Kyrios. Yeah.
Well, haste just means one, right?
Yeah, both of them together like that, though. Who else is the one Lord?
But what is one? Okay, when it says one Lord, the point of that is, well, the verse. No, what are you saying? This from a Jesus is God concept, just so I can understand the conversation we're having.
Yes.
Okay, so in the verse, if it's about Jesus is God, what's said before that, it says to us there is one God, the Father, right?
Yep.
So that also uses haste, right? Or haste, right?
Yep.
So if that uses the same concept, then we would have to say there's only one God, period, right? And that's the Father. So the Father is God, nobody else, right?
Nope.
So one means two now?
Is the Father is the Lord?
No, wait. Before we get to the Lord part, you just said you was so focused on one Lord, one being one, but then now one don't mean one for when it says one God?
There's one God. What's the issue with that?
Okay, and who's that one God?
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
That's not what the verse says, though. The verse says is one God. The verse says there's one God, the Father. You're saying there's one God, the Father, Son, and even in the verse that you got us to, it says there's one God, the Father, and then one Lord.
Yeah, one Lord.
Right? But wait. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. Wait, I don't have a problem getting to the Lord part. But what I don't want to omit is you blew my mind when you're telling me that there's more than one God when this verse says there's only one.
There's one God.
No. But you're saying that God is more than the Father. This verse says there's one God, the Father. You're adding people to the God. So is the text true or you true?
The text is true.
So if the text says there's one God, the Father, then you can't add the Son to that God.
So address the Lord part.
I just want to make sure we clear. I don't have a problem going to the Lord part, but are we clear that you cannot add Christ to that God? I know it hurt. So now when it says wait, but you stop. I just want you to know that silence, when I make a clip out of you, I'm gonna put the crickets right at that silent part. I'm just telling you, because you got mad quiet right there. You heard it, y'all shout, you can hear a pin drop. You ain't hear nothing. I do. No, I understand perfectly when it says so when it's saying
something when it doesn't.
This is very easy. When it says, but to us there is one God, the Father, of whom are all things, and one Lord, Jesus Christ, by whom are all things. It's a title that Christ has. The word Lord can apply to anybody. If this was in the Old Testament, that Lord would probably be more like Adawan. It would because that word Lord is also ascribed to Abraham in the Greek, and it's the same word in Hebrew. So the one.
So with your interpretation of the one God, that means that there's one Lord also by that definition. So the Father.
There's one. Christ is the only one that
He's
is
the
in.
Only one Lord, right?
No. Listening is an art.
So there's more than one Lord.
There's more than one Lord.
There's more than one Lord when
right.
It says one Lord. Oh, look what you did now. You got multiple lords.
But I'm not holding the position that you're making. The position that you're making is you're joining somebody to God.
Is the text true,
or I tell you what, when you finish talking, I'm gonna let you talk, and then I'm gonna talk. I don't want to be interrupted.
Is the text true or what you're saying true?
What I'm saying
is one Lord or not?
What I'm saying is true to the text, because the text, the subject of the of 1 Corinthians, the 8th chapter, when you read the verse before it, it says, "For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or in earth, as there be gods many and lords many." Because the argument is idolatry. How do you battle that? The argument is they're around the Romans and the Greeks to have dozens of gods. But to us, there is one God, the Father. To us, there is one Lord, Christ. That does not mean that you can't call nobody else a Lord. That's why I use Abraham as an example in 1 Peter's, the 3rd chapter, when he's called Lord. But it's not in the same title or concept as what Christ is called. Even in the law, Israel is called gods by God, correct? Is that correct or incorrect? I'm asking you.
Sure.
But I don't want you to say sure condescendingly. I want you to make sure you're taking a position. Israel. So I'm gonna ask. Wait. I just want to ask the question. Wait. I just want to ask the question again, and I want you to answer honestly. Is Israel called gods by God in the law? Yes or no?
Not in the same way.
I didn't ask in the same. See, once again, you're helping my argument by saying that. I just need you to answer the question. Is Israel called gods by God in the law?
Which verse are you referring to?
Psalms 82:6. And when Christ mentioned it in John the 10th chapter, when they thought Christ was calling himself God, first thing Christ said in John 10:34, Yahushua answered them, "Is it not written in your law, I said ye are gods?"
Yeah.
So no problem. So did God call Israel gods?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So then the context in 1 Corinthians, the 8th chapter, cannot be about nobody being called a God, nobody being called a Lord. The context has to be there is one Most High. When we say one, when you talk about God the Father, that's it. It's not a power structure concept, because even when God called Israel gods, it's a power structure. It means power, angel, messenger, authority, judge. When Christ is being called Lord, he's the Lord of lords, King of kings on earth. That's the context that it's talking about. But in nowhere in that verse does it say that there's more than one God outside of the Father, correct?
No.
You're saying I'm wrong or I'm right?
No, your interpretation is wrong.
So show me where. So show me one where. So show me one
Christ
place in this verse where there's more than one God besides the Father.
I'm not saying there's more than one God.
But that's what I just asked
There's
you.
one God.
Okay. No. Show me in this verse where it says there's more than one God outside of the Father in that verse.
That's like straw manning my position.
I'm not straw manning. The verse says there's one God, the Father. But if I ask you, is Jesus God? Are you going to say yes or no?
It's literally one God.
And is that God Jesus?
Yes.
But this verse says the God is the Father.
And the verse says that Jesus is the Lord.
But then, but in context, so you're saying the Father's not the Lord?
According to your interpretation.
No, we ain't talk. I didn't ask you about. I didn't ask you my interpretation. The way you're interpreting. I didn't ask you, but I didn't ask you my. I didn't ask you. I did not ask you my interpretation, brother.
Hey, can I say something?
No, you can't say nothing. I didn't ask you that. What I asked you was, are you saying God can't be the Lord? That's what I'm asking you. Yasha, you funny.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so now, then the context can't be to the specific word of God or Lord, because we can see in the Bible, other people are referred to as God and Lord. But when it comes to the Most High God, that's only the Father. Psalms 83:18 says that thou whose name alone is Yahweh art the Most High over all the earth. That's what it says, right? I'm asking you.
Repeat that one more time.
Psalms 83, verse 18 says that men may know that thou whose name alone is Yahweh art the Most High over all the earth. That's what the verse says, right?
Okay.
I'm asking you, you got to take a position. That's what the verse says, right?
Yeah.
So the Most High's name is Yahweh, right?
Yep.
What's Christ's name?
Jesus.
So Jesus is not the Most High because that's not his name. The name of the Most High is Yahweh, right?
Jesus is Yahweh.
Can you show? God, wait. Okay, wait. Wait. Listen. I be trying. Wait. When you say Jesus is Yahweh, what verse says Jesus? Because now the verse that I just read said his name alone is Yahweh, right?
Yeah.
Now, didn't God give Christ a name above all names?
Yeah.
And what name was that?
Jesus.
Appreciate your time. Hey brother, you new to the channel, right? So I like to have a one mic policy so it can kind of all be free. Now, when you hear Big Yasha Allah come off mic, that's because he's one of the moderators on here, so he has that carte blanche just to kind of keep order, because if I let you come off mic, then everybody can come off mic. And then it, can kind of be confusing. I'm also doing 2 lives at the same time. So I did 2 on TikTok. I'm going to take 2 on the phones. Again, if y'all could thumb up the video, it definitely helps the algorithm. If you love your boy, Can we get some hearts on the video? If you want to give a gift or two, I greatly appreciate it. So the call's on the phone, 602-647. It's crazy, man. 602-647.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? You got a question or comment?
Yeah, I do. First off, I just want to say I appreciate all the work that you do, my man. I love watching your videos and watching you destroy these dudes, man. It's funny.
Appreciate it, brother.
But I was having a dialogue with these apologists the other day, and they were convinced that due to the fall of Jerusalem in 70 AD, that for some reason that meant that Jesus had already returned. I was just hoping that you could like provide me with some.
Oh, so
yeah,
they
exactly.
say
like some.
When it went.
Yeah.
Okay, they say he already. Yeah, so if he, this is what you got to do with them. With preterists, so those are people that believe that everything happened already. So what you got to ask them is, why is there so much wickedness today? Because remember, if Christ...
Yeah, that was my immediate question to him, but then that's where he proceeded. Please continue, though. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, so yeah, because you ain't going to get too far with them. Like, preterists are like Old Testament Israelites. They're a waste of time. Old Testament Israelites are a waste of time. Preterists are a waste of time. Preterists, they'll never be able to answer or even show you the rulership of Christ. They won't be able to show you the rulership of Christ, the tears being wiped away, the reign. You know, the Bible says Christ's supposed to reign for 1,000 years. They'll never be able to show you any of that. So essentially, they'll just...
Yeah, he started pointing to Tartaria and some weird stuff like that. I was like, man, I don't know about that.
They won't be able to show you that. They won't be able to show you the kingdom, the 12 gates. Where's it at? They'll never be able to show that in history. So I mean, so you can ask, those are the questions I usually ask them, but I don't spend a lot of time with preterists.
Well, I appreciate it, Cap. Thank you.
No sweat, brother. All right, I'm going to take one more caller on the YouTube. It would be 917-995.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cap. Can you come back to me in a couple of minutes?
Yeah,
brother.
No problem. 816-853.
Shalom, Cap.
Hey, shalom, brother. You got a question or comment?
I got a question. First, thanks for taking my call, though.
No problem, brother.
Could you help me with understanding fringes on your shirts?
Yeah, fringes don't go on the shirt. You talking about the bottom of the shirt?
Yeah, like some of these camps do.
Well, I won't speak it like some of the camps do. I'll just explain it to you biblically. The fringe goes at the border. No problem. Fringe goes at the border of your garment. So where the seams meet is where you put the fringes at. The bottom of a t-shirt, first of all, a t-shirt is really an undergarment, but we as black people just wear it outside. So the bottom of a t-shirt is just the bottom of a t-shirt. That's not the border of a garment.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah, I was struggling with that. Not, I've never done that before, and so
I don't wear that either. No, I don't do that. But I wear fringes, just not at the bottom of a t-shirt. No.
Okay, so how do you wear your?
Caller, hold on. So my fringes are on the side at the seam of my pants, the seam of a shirt, the seam of a jacket. Where the seams meet is where I put the fringes at.
Oh, I understand now. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Right,
thanks again, man.
Hey, no problem. Okay. You take it easy. All right, back to TikTok. On TikTok, I'm gonna go to Turtle. Is it Turtle Man? Is that his name? Turtle Man. That's crazy name.
Shalom, Cap.
Hey, shalom, brother. How you get the name Turtle Man?
Man, it's just a nickname or whatever.
Oh, okay.
You remember the crazy heathen or whatever with the no teeth, we catching critters and stuff. Yeah. Man, I got a multifaceted question.
Multifaceted, okay.
All right. So I was kind of want to get some clarification on if women or sisters, if it's a such thing as an unmarriageable woman, and if you may have took on one, like how do you deal with that?
Or what you mean unmarried? Like a woman that an adult, like you committed adultery?
No, I'm just saying. I'm asking, is there such thing as a woman being unmarriageable? Period.
Yeah, it's called a monster. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Let me answer. So every woman is marriage material.
Okay.
There's really no such thing as an unmarriageable woman. But now, a woman's attitude can make her unmarriageable. Just like a man's attitude can make him unmarriageable. So that's not something that can befall a woman. It's also something that can befall a man. That's why courtship is the most important thing. You can meet a woman, that woman can be a monster. But now after you court her, you teach her the will of the Most High, she can no longer be a monster. Just like a man can be a monster. Like men and women don't really have a more successful rate than the other, or monopoly on being a better husband or being a better wife. So it's better to if she looks unmarried. And here's what I say: the reason why you're asking that question, you done seen a woman you want that is unmarriageable, huh?
Well, no.
Let's get to it.
I took on one, and she all out rebellious.
Yeah, you just proved my point. You just proved my, I knew it, Yashala. Listen. He saw a woman, and let me tell you something. Was she a monster before you laid with her? Look, what? Watch the lie. Watch the lie.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I know what you're gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let me ask you this question. You like that tail, though, didn't you?
That's why I know. I knew you was gonna go there. I chimed in last week before your thing bugged out. My thing bugged out too last week. I had the same question, and so my thing is like, okay, I took her on, and I've been with her for like 7-8 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, she just come to the point where I can't deal with her, so I had to roll out. You know what I'm saying?
You got to make sure. So you left her?
I mean, I had to roll out.
Damn, she dealt with another man?
No. I'm still.
Do you know you
hold my position.
How you holding it if you left though?
Yeah, I'm going into the realm of unlawfulness, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to get help and clarification. So you got the verse where it's better to dwell in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Than to deal with a contentious and brawling woman.
Right.
So and she have become completely rebellious. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever gotten marriage counsel?
I have not.
Cause see, like, you could be saying she's completely rebellious, and she could be saying you completely rebellious, and that's why you would need a mediator. Cause you might be calling her a monster, and then you get some counsel from me, and I'll be like, nigga, why was you doing that? Or I could be like, you right. But to put her away, and when I won't use the word put her away because it sounds like you separated, not put her away.
That's another question.
Wait, hold on, wait, slow down, Swifty. Did you separate from her or put her away?
That's what I was gonna ask. Whatever. Is there a difference between putting away and?
Yeah, putting away is like when you say you're no longer my wife. Separating is like if you say, "Hey, I need some time away from you." That's separating. That's in the Bible where you separate for a time, but you're separating to come back.
Okay,
so which one did you do?
I would say I'm separated at the moment, but like, so we're trying to get to that place to establish like basically order. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so then I
explain a little bit more because it's a little bit more into everything.
Well, you don't have. I don't need all of that on a public live stream.
Okay.
But what you should do is, if you message me in the back chat, I'll give you my number, and what you should do is just get marriage counseling. That's what you should do. You know, everything, and the reason why I was stopping you, because you don't have to tell all, you know, it's not everybody's business. That's another thing I like to tell people.
Yeah.
Your relationship does not have to be public. You know what makes me sick is the most? When I see any woman, including any rib of mine, post something about happy or sadness of a relationship. I hate it. I don't want no relationship, nothing on social media. It means nothing. Even listen, they'll tell you the stats say the people that keep their relationship off the internet is the better relationship.
That's gonna always be, because like I would say with mine, man, the internet or just the world, the mentality, you know what I mean?
Right.
Going on with this 50-50 stuff and all that. I'm like,
yeah.
Man, when I came through the door, I took on the brunt of everything, you know what I'm saying? And then she turned around and she stop working. I'm taking care of everything. And I'm like, yo, so I'm saying, hey, I need you to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. One of the worst things men do is think they gotta get their woman to be a stay-at-home woman. Let me tell you something.
Never was my plan.
Yeah, you need to listen. You cannot. I don't want to know what I don't want to know what she did to you in the bedroom, brother. I don't want to know what she did with you in the bedroom, brother. I don't want to know that, man. Don't tell me that. But I'm gonna tell you, when you have a woman with an idle mind, that's the worst thing ever. Because a woman with an idle mind, all she's gonna think about is how to control you, how to dominate you. Get that woman a 9-to-5 something. I don't care what it is. Get her a hobby. Let her get 3 jobs. No, but you cannot have an idle-minded woman like that. Because especially if you know your woman. Now, there's some women that, let's say, if they're a stay-at-home mom, but they're actually be taking care of the kids, then that's different. Because now they have something to control or occupy them. But if she don't have nothing to occupy, y'all got kids together?
No kids.
So she's staying home for nothing right now. You let her be a stay-at-home woman for nothing.
I never. That's what this is. This is the start of
that tail. Listen, that tail must have been. You ever seen Eddie Murphy Raw when he was like, he said, I don't care if the mountains overflow, the volcanoes erupt. He said, I like to meet it and put it on layaway, but he didn't want it. You got her at home for nothing. So now, and that's what I mean when you say she a monster. I can say you helped create the monster.
Well, I would say, well, that's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to tell you. I never gave her the mindset that, hey, you can stay at home because there's no reason to stay at home because there's no little kids at home.
Then what you do it for? Then what you do it for?
I didn't. She just stopped working one day and was like saying, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And she came up with her own plan of what she's gonna do. And what it resulted was no income coming in on her side.
Yeah, and you started paying her. Hey, was you paying her bills?
I was paying all of it.
Yeah, I'd have stopped. I'd have stopped paying.
Right.
Cause it sound like she went against your counsel. But these are things like I said, like these are things we don't have to keep going with it. But these are things. If you message me, I'll give you my number, and we'll go from get you guys some counsel.
One more question. So I know you said or whatever. Like the only way you can put away right is adultery, right? So
right.
That's not the same thing as being like if I would say I can prove that you being idolatrous. Is that not the same thing?
It's close to it. But I would say you would have to get counsel to understand that. Because I would have to determine if you're looking for any excuse to get rid of her instead of just fixing it.
No,
I'm not saying that's no. I'm not accusing. Right. Yeah, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm saying what I would have to listen for. I'm not accusing you of anything at this point.
Okay.
All right.
That's it. Shalom.
All right, no sweat. Shalom, brother. I appreciate it. Next up, Kid Nice. No, you got to message me, man. Message me on TikTok. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Kid Nice. Kid Nice, you there?
Shalom alaikum.
You said Shalom alaikum. Lakers almost won. That man said shall I make him? Shall I make it? Did he say shall I make it? Is that that man said shall I make it? I ain't never heard nobody say shall I make it.
You definitely know what I say.
What you say? What you say, brother? What you say?
Shalom alaikum.
That boy don't know what he over there saying, yo.
Yep, the Lakers almost won, brother. What's your question?
I came here with a message.
Hey, before you give your message, man, what's 5 plus 5?
10.
Appreciate it, man. Get that dumbass message out of here. Next up, Tis Small. Tis Malo the second. Tis Malo the second. Call her, hold on. Tis Malo the second.
That message ain't got no business being there.
Yeah. That man said Shalom alaikum. I ain't never, that nigga mixed Shalom with Assalamu alaikum. I ain't never heard nothing like that before in my life. At all. Talk about he came here with a message. Tismala.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You got a question or comment?
Yeah, so I see that you didn't really learn much from our last conversation.
I don't know you.
Well, yeah, you do, because you posted a video about me on
No, what I mean by when I'm saying I don't know you, I'm not saying we didn't have a conversation, but I don't know you to remember what conversation that was. What was the subject?
I was talking about how, because you did it not too long ago.
Well, what's the subject? Like, listening is an art.
My parents were, I'm a transracial adoptee.
Oh, hey, wait. So you the brother, wait. You the brother that was adopted by white people?
Yes.
Okay, is this the same account?
Yes.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Is it true? Is it true that you was given up for adoption as a kid? Or is it true that your mother was still in your life? I'm talking about your black mother.
Oh, no, she wasn't. I was given up at around like 10 years old. So she was like in and out.
I mean, but after 10, was she still around?
No.
Because from what I hear, you broke her heart with that video.
No.
I'm just telling you, you broke your real mother's heart with that video.
I mean, that doesn't even make sense.
Does, because I mean, that's just what I'm just telling you what I'm told. But you call to talk about that, or you call to talk about something else?
Well, whoever told you that is lying, but well, no, I
just want to think. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
is that transracial?
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Yeah. This brother, Big Yasha Allah, this brother was adopted by white people, and so he identifies as white.
Wait, hey, Cat, what did I say wrong?
Hold on, man. Wait, we're not here with you. Hold on, you about to get disconnected again. Wait.
Oh, it's Kid Nice? Oh, I didn't even know that was him. Yeah, so he said he transracial. So you changed your race?
No, so I like I told you before, I said culturally I identify as white.
But you just called yourself transracial, right?
Yeah, like yes.
So you transracial means you changed your race.
No. I said I'm a transracial adoptee, meaning that my a transracial means
this man said I'm a transracial adoptee.
Yeah. That's the actual.
Let me type that in here.
That's not a term, brother. That's not a term, brother.
Transracial.
It is a term. It refers to a child that is adopted by parents.
It says a transracial adoptee is a person. Hey, Kid Nice, stop coming on my stage, man. I don't want to block you, but you're not going to talk to me. I don't care about your message. A transracial adoptee is a person adopted by parents of a different race or ethnic group with a significant percentage. I just want to read. I'm just reading it. Hey, dude, I don't want to hear your message. I don't want to block you, but stop coming up on the stage, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Caller, hold on. Let me finish reading this definition. It says, a transracial adoptee is a person adopted by parents of a different race or ethnic group with a significant percentage of such adoptions involving white parents raising children of color. These individuals often navigate complex identity information, racial isolation, and the need for proactive, culturally responsive parents to support their unique development, emotional, and social experience. So that's you, right?
Well, I don't agree with that part of it, but as far as like the formal,
that's a definition, though.
Well, I mean, I think that.
Do you give up being black?
Well, I mean, I can't help what my culture is. The reason why I came back up here is because I did notice, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I don't think you really learned anything from that conversation.
What was I supposed to learn?
So I was telling you before. When you have people that support the black community, people that are actually trying to.
No. Do you forgive your mother and father for putting you up for adoption?
What does that have to do with what we're talking?
Because you want me to forgive white people. But you won't forgive your parents. If you can't talk to me about forgiveness when you can't forgive your own parents.
I want you to stop putting all white people in a box.
I want you to forgive your parents.
What does that have to do with what
why okay, so why can't you forgive your parents?
I mean, what does that have to do?
I'm asking a question. Ask me why I can't forgive the white man? Ask me.
Why can't you forgive the white people?
Because of what they did to my people has never stopped.
It has.
They still systematic. Right now, Donald Trump took all the awards down for black people that fought in the military. Why did he do that?
So
why did he do that? Answer the question. Why did he do that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you right.
But Donald Trump, should I love that or hate that?
I'm sure that
should I answer the question? I didn't ask you about no sure. Should I love what Donald Trump did or should I hate what Donald Trump did?
Given the context, you probably wouldn't like what he did.
No, that ain't what I asked you. Should I love it or should I hate it?
You should hate it.
Thank you, because black people have given their life for this country, right?
Yes, they have.
So now, is what Donald Trump did supported by other white people? Yes, it is. When Donald Trump got rid of DEI, was that supported by white people? Yes, it was. Hey, Kid Nice, I'm gonna just block you now. I told you I didn't want you to come up here. Now when I block you, you can't watch no more. Don't get mad at me. So Donald Trump got rid of DEI. That's what he did. So there's right now, who is the most arrested and convicted people in America for crimes they did not commit?
You're gonna say black people.
No, I ain't asking what I'm gonna say. I'm asking you, who is it? What America says.
Black people.
Thank you. So America knows that they lock up black people for crimes that they didn't commit. So white people have not collectively given me a reason to forgive them. But you know what I can tell you? I took a picture with some white boys. White boys saw me. They said, hey, man, are you this guy? And I did this video. And here's the interesting part and why I have issue with you, that I don't have issue with those white boys. The video that they show is me battling two white Christians where I call them the devil. I tell them God don't love them. And them white boys went crazy when they saw me telling the truth about them. They're honest. You can't even forgive your parents for a mistake that they made in their weakness, but you want me to give white people a pass for something that they consistently do.
So I'm telling you, and I'm trying to get you to understand this.
I tell you what, when you go have a conversation with your black mother and black father, I'll facilitate it. Listen, I'll come with you. Where you live at? Where do you live at, brother? Brother, where do you live?
I am in Texas, but can you listen to
Where at in Texas?
Why do you...
Are you close to Houston, Texas?
I'm not far from it.
There you go. I'll be in Houston the beginning of April. I will come to where you are, and we can go meet your mother together, your father together, and we can have a conversation as to why they put you up for adoption and heal that bond. Are you willing to do that?
I don't care to talk to them.
Then I can't talk to you about white people. Sorry.
Damn, that's cold, kid.
How do you tell me, like, I'm offering to come with him to go talk to his parents? Yeah. He don't want to do that, but he wants me to forgive white people. Yeah. Y'all see that?
That's ass backwards.
That's the mental, like when it says, are we a servant? Are we a homeborn slave? Yeah. That's what has happened to us, where he'll fight me forever to forgive white people, but he cannot forgive his mother and father. And I said, I will go, listen, I am going to be in Houston, and I would have went to where he was at, and I would have took him. We could have coordinated with his mother and father, and then work it from there.
How do you say whitewash?
Yeah, I don't know how you say whitewash, but that's diabolical. On the phone lines, I got a couple people on the phone lines. I'm going to go to Steady Beats. It says Steady Beats on the phone. Steady Beats.
Shalom, Cap.
Hey, shalom, brother. What's going on? I'm going to make a clip out of that.
Good, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, that brother, man. I don't get it. But I had two quick questions, one about your oil and one about a scripture I've been wrecking my brain to find. You mentioned an oil about a couple of days ago that was really fire.
For men?
A new man said, yeah.
So it's a couple of them I recently made. One is called Austere is one. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now because I just made them.
Okay.
A Beast Beast, because Beast is fire. I bought that to Chicago. They took all of it, man. So Beast is another one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, Beast is it. Yeah, it was Beast. It's called Beast. Now everybody can't listen. If you're gonna wear Beast, you got to be a beast.
No doubt, no doubt. I got about 40 of your oils and sprays and body butter. So man,
that's right. That's what's up. That's what's up.
So I probably got about 40 ribs behind that.
Yeah, listen, man, you catching up. You almost caught up to me.
No doubt. Oh God. Well, I'll tell you, everywhere I go here in Chicago, and I hate that I missed that you was here when you were here.
Right.
And oh yeah, it was tough.
I might be back in Chicago. Yeah, I might be back in Chicago either this month or in April. I'll let you know when I'm coming back.
Okay, kind. And the other question I had, there was a verse that I've been racking my brain to find. It says something about how all nations have taken advantage of of Israel or had a part in her destruction.
You might be. I know Psalms 83 sounds like, because it actually names the nations. This is Psalms 83 and I'm gonna start at 2. It says, this Psalms 83 and 2. It says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, the Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot." That might be the verse that you're talking about.
And also,
one second. Hey, wait. One second. Go ahead, Yashala, what you say? Mo 32, can you mute your mic, brother?
It might be another one. I think it's First Maccabees 2.
That's it.
I'm not mistaken.
First Maccabees 2 and what?
10, I think.
Let me see. I'm gonna grab it real fast. First Maccabees 2. You said 10?
Yeah.
It says. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the street. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten her spoils?" That's a good one.
That's it. That's the exact one I was
looking for.
Listen,
that's why I got Yashala here with me, man. That's why I got her.
No doubt. So, Water, sir, I appreciate your time. I know you got a lot of callers.
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to get them out the way. Hey, shalom, brother.
Shalom,
there you go. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, next caller is 720-604. Shout out to my boy D Bass in the chat. 720-604. Going once, going twice.
Shalom.
Yeah, I hear you now. Boy, I almost pushed that in. I almost pushed that drop button. There you
Oh, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? What's going on? How can I help? You got a question?
Doing good. Yeah, I wanted to. Yes. The dude you battled the other day, man, he didn't know scripture at all, man. What's his name? Andrew Wilson?
Oh yeah. That's actually from last year. I just re-uploaded it. Yeah, he didn't know the Bible at all.
Oh, okay, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
No, and you know what I noticed? When you battle people like that who don't know the Bible, you were helping him in the battle. You were helping him with scriptures and things. Like he was saying scripture, and you were like, no, I think you mean this scripture.
Yeah, listen, man, I like helping people that I'm beating up on. It ain't no problem.
you got your foot on his neck, but you helping him up like, all right, I got you.
Yeah. It makes the ass whooping even better.
But me, I study the Word of God. I noticed what you were doing. Somebody else who didn't notice what you were doing, they didn't notice how bad you were beating. But hey, are we in the 1,000-year rank? Are we in? Okay.
No, we're not.
Well, no. Of course we're not.
No.
Okay. Okay. So we're currently in like a 2 Corinthians 4:4, whom the God of this world have blinded the mind of them which believe not.
Yeah, that's
This is what we're in now.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna wear my car gas hat later today.
I got you.
Yeah, I got hats. I gotta start wearing my hats more. Shout out to Bezos for trying to start shit. I'm probably gonna block her for a while, but yeah, I got some car. What? No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's do we can do a swap, like a product.
Yeah, definitely. Hit me up. If you got, listen, man, I try to tell people, if you want your things promoted in Israel, holla at your boy. I'm the promo. Listen, I'm the plug. I'm the promo, man. Listen, people, listen, man, people send me their books, they send me their music, they send me everything, and I'm gonna promote it, man.
All right, say no more, man. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna hit you in the back chat.
All right, no sweat, perfect. All right, no sweat. 712, was that your last question?
Yeah, that is when Jesus talked about hell, he's talking about what we're living, a state of mind that we're living in. Those scriptures about hell. He's talking about how we're living now today in the flesh.
Right. Even when it says in Revelations 1, when it says he has the keys to hell and death. So he has the keys to either give you hell here or to unalive you.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right, thanks.
All right, no sweat, brother. All right. Next caller, 689-223. (689-223).
Oh, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Yeah. Shalom, Cat.
Hey, shalom. Yeah, I was from Shabbat.
I got a question. I got a quick question that I'm kind of. First Chronicles 2 and I got a question on First Chronicles 2 and 35.
Is that with Jaha?
No, I was reading it. Yeah. Damn, I was reading it and it's listed
I think the Lord for giving me understanding of the Bible. But go ahead.
I was reading it and it was listing all the lineage. It was listing the lineage of Judah. But when you read verse 35, it says, "And Sheshan gave his daughter to Jarrah, his servant, to wife, and she bare him a tie." Now, Jarrah, I think Jarrah was a Egyptian servant, right?
Well, so, he was called an Egyptian.
Oh, he was called an Egyptian.
Mm-hmm. Like
so he wasn't in it.
What's the brother's name? You got Uriah called a Hittite. You got Caleb called a Kenzanite. Just because you called by something don't mean you are that something.
Black Hebrew Israelite. How do you explain Deuteronomy 22:28?
I don't think Elijah is ever called.
Yeah, Elijah's never called an Israelite. He's only called a Tishbite.
Oh, so Jah wasn't actually an Egyptian.
No.
So when he was listening to the lineage of Judah, so Jah had to be a Judite then.
Right. Just like when you talk about Caleb is called a Kenzanite, but he's the chief house of Judah. So that's like saying, that would be like saying that the Lord allowed a non-Judite to be the head of all Judites.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Right, like when you wash the Christianity off, being called by somewhere that you lived or congregated doesn't change who you are ethnically. Always remember that. Just like if somebody from the South come up north, we call him California. We might call him North Carolina, or you might call him Geechee or something like that because of where he comes from. But he's still black though.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, I get it now. I was just confused on that.
No sweat.
That first.
No sweat, brother.
Appreciate it though.
All right. Hey, I got one more. Hey, Shalom. I got one more call and I'm going to come to Heber and Mo. Shout out to Yadazar. See you up in there. Yabba from Shabbat. 917-995. If you're still at work, brother, you just have to call back the next live stream. Oh, yeah, he hung up. Good. Mo 32, you got a question?
Yes, sir.
What's up?
How you doing today, Cap?
I'm good to go. What's going on?
So, quite some time ago, man, I felt like I had a spiritual download, right?
You said spiritual download?
yeah, I be getting these just, I don't know, these things just pop up in my spirit, right? Told me to look at Genesis. So I'm looking at, when I looked into it, I seen two different creations. Now in Genesis 1, when he said, let us create man in our image, he said he created he and she, right? And told them to be fruitful and multiply. He didn't give them names. The second one was in Genesis 2, where he says, and the Lord God formed man from the dust of the earth and breathed the breath of life into his nostrils, right? I feel like that was us because we have a piece of God's soul in us, and that's why we are the most hated upon the earth. What do you think about that?
I think don't ever believe that you got spiritually downloaded again. But what you did do was when you got that thought, you did come somewhere where you can actually ask the question to, right? You don't smoke weed or none, do you?
Okay.
I'm asking you if you. I'm asking you if you. Wait, no, I'm asking if you smoke. No. Okay, all right, that's good. Okay, you saying you don't smoke weed, right?
Nah, I don't smoke nothing. I don't drink nothing. I don't defile the temple, man, at all.
All right, no sweat. Okay, I'll say it's okay. So now in Genesis 1 and 2, it's not two creations at all. There's only one creation. That one creation is in Genesis 1. What's happening in Genesis 2 is the Lord is taking Adam and taking him out of the low state. That's why it says from the dust. The dust is not the ground. The ground is where all mankind came from. The dust is where mankind was living in. And then Adam was given the law, or the breath of life, which is the law. And then he began to live for the Most High. You wouldn't say that that's us, because after the flood, we come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Technically, all mankind comes from Adam today because of the flood. So mankind was created in a boom in Genesis, the first chapter. Genesis, the second chapter, Adam was the first one to come into the truth. Eve was the second one to come into the truth. That's what that's saying. But they had a mother and father. That's why Adam says, man leaves his mother and father and cleave unto his wife, because Eve was someone from his tribe. So they weren't the first people on the planet. They were the first people that God put his spirit on in the planet.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it's almost the same.
So when the serpent,
Hey, if you just gotta wait your turn, dude, if you can. How the fuck could you be that rude? Just come up here and start talking. Go ahead, Mo. So you understand?
Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Did you have anything else?
No, that was all, man. Thanks
I appreciate it, man. No problem. Hebrew, you there, Hebrew?
Yeah, man.
You got a question or comment?
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So Matthew 25, 31, I think through 46.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Hey, I gave the Oklahoma number should be posted. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead. You said Matthew 25, 31 through what?
46, so that's the end of the chapter.
What about it?
I'm asking you, when does this take place? Like, does this happen before?
Hey, you said that when does what take place?
Matthew 25, 31 through 46. Does it happen before, during, or after the millennial reign?
I'm just reading it for a second. I wouldn't say it happened during or after the millennial reign at all. I don't use that term. I know people use it, but I don't use that term. This would be before, and when it says the Son of Man shall come with holy angels, and before, I'm just skimming through the scriptures. This is before, because it said the Son of Man shall come in his glory. So this would be before.
Okay, so that's before the millennial reign. I would say this happens after the millennial reign. My position would be that Revelation, 21?
I think 20. The 1,000-year reign, the 1,000 years that you're talking about is Revelation, the 20th chapter.
Yeah, 20, I think is verse 11 through the end of the chapter, right? I think that's when that happens.
No.
Right? Because everybody going to be gathered.
So let me ask you a question. You believe that Christ is going to reign 1,000 years and then Satan going to come back out and fight him again? it says that he's gonna reign. He's gonna come after the reign. Yeah. No, he's not. No. So most people look at Revelations as a linear book. It's not linear. Revelations is a vision. So when it says that, that's first of all, Satan has already been out. So the millennial reign, the reign of Christ has not happened, but the devil being in the bottomless pit, that's already happened. He's already come out the caves. That's what's happening right now. No, I'm talking about the judgment aspect of it, right? Yeah, you're talking about in Revelations 20 and 10, and the devil that deceived and was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone where the false prophet are. Yeah, absolutely. Right, and then it says, hold on, wait. Let me make sure. Wait, I'm sorry, hold on. But you're not saying Revelations 20 and 7, it said when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed. I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about the judgment. So that judgment, all of that, the reign takes, in order to be a part of that, that's before the reign. So 7 on down, that's before the reign of Christ. Okay, so being cast into the lake of fire, that happened before the reign. That judgment's happened. The ones that's gonna get punished, that's their punishment. You can't say that because what are they gonna be doing? So the wicked ain't gonna be living while Christ is reigning. When Christ is beginning his rulership, those that don't get destroyed will be building the kingdom. Okay, so let's go back to Matthew 25 real quick because I want to understand. So we know that Christ is going to separate the sheep from the goats. All nations is going to be gathered in front of him. That's what he said. The Son of Man is Christ, right? Right. So he's going to separate the sheep from the goats. The sheep going to be on his right hand side, the goats on his left. Now the goats go into the lake of fire, right? Mm-hmm. So after 33, when it says they got the ghosts on the left and the right, 34, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for the world. If I was hungry, you gave me drink. If I was thirsty, I was a stranger, you took me in. I'm just skipping for time's sake. Naked, ye clothed me. I was sick, ye visited me. I was in prison, ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when we saw thee, we hungered. Jesus Christ. Hold up. I don't know what Hamite. Hold up. I don't know what type of Hamite nonsense that was. Let me turn my auto accept off. Let me just turn it off. Jesus. That was crazy. So then it says, or when we saw thee sick or in prison and came unto thee, and the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it to the least of the brethren, ye have done it unto me. Then shall he say unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. So those two things take place at the same time. The ones that make it will reign with Christ. The ones that don't make it will get punished. That's both happening at the same time. Yeah, that punishment is the eternal fire, right? Mm-hmm. According to that's the lake of fire. The eternal fire in verse 41. Verse 41. That's the lake of fire. Yeah, that's the lake. That's the lake of fire. That's correct. So that's going to happen. You saying before the millennial reign? Yeah, that's the entrance into it. That's why you see the ones that endure it are going to go with him to reign. The ones that don't are going to get punished. That's right there. Because once Christ started reigning, when it says 1,000-year reign, that just means the reward of those that endured will reign for 1,000 years with Christ ruling. And then when we start seeing the children be born, we'll know that those are the ones that did not endure. Gotcha. So real quick, when we get to the New Jerusalem, right? Mm-hmm. Saying that the eternal fire and the judgment and everything that's going to happen to the goats already happened, so there are no more goats. Right. No, not that there aren't any more goats, because you have to have some to build the kingdom.
Nah, I mean, well, he said it says in Revelation 21.
Because you're gonna take captives. We're not gonna build the kingdom. We're not in heaven if we're building the kingdom. So there are gonna be some that are gonna build the kingdom. That's why when you read Isaiah 60, when it says the nation that will not serve, so there will be some other nations that will serve and build the kingdom.
I swear I was about to ask you about Isaiah 60. So
yeah.
So for where you at with it is Isaiah 60 is New Jerusalem, right?
Right. Correct.
All praises.
Yeah. So Isaiah 60, so everybody's not going to get destroyed. So in Isaiah 60 and 10, when it says the sons of the stranger shall build up thy walls, so everybody's not getting destroyed, and it's just only righteous people in the kingdom, because then who's serving out the punishments? Who's building it? Who's laying brick and mortar?
And this also goes with that Revelation verse where it kind of mirrors the same sentiment, right?
Yeah, Revelations 21, when it says and the nations of them, right.
Okay.
Yeah, when it said, this is in Revelations 21 and 24, it says, and the nation of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor. That goes right with Isaiah 60.
Got it. So this is what I'm saying though. In Matthew 25.
I really don't know what you're saying though. What I get so far is that you was asking if the lake of fire takes place after the rain. It does not.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I'm not gonna argue. I ain't gonna argue against you.
Okay.
With that being said, that's what I'm saying. What Christ is saying is that all nations is going to be gathered in front of him. He's going to separate the sheep from the goats. The sheep going to enter into the kingdom. They're going into the kingdom. And the goats are going to be thrown into the lake of fire.
Right, but that's more so about Israel than it is about the other nations. Like that parable, the goat, so like the sheep with it's because it's a metaphor. Of course, it's not a literal sheep and it's not a literal goat. So right.
I understand that. You're not going to get caught up on that.
Right, but I think you are caught up on it because you think that there's gonna be nobody left. Right? I'm asking you a question. You believe that all the goats are gonna be gone, there's gonna be no goats left, correct?
I believe that. I believe that
and you also believe that the goats of the other nations, and there should be no goats of the other nations left too, right?
It's going to be anybody according to what is written here and in Revelation.
Well, only Israel can make it into the kingdom, so the non-goats, the other people, have to be other nations as well, unless you believe that non-Israelites can make it into the kingdom of heaven.
I do believe that.
That's probably your hang up. So non-Israelites will be in captivity. They'll be servants.
That's what I'm saying. If you can hear me out real quick. Jesus is saying it's only two groups. One is the sheep and one is the goats. According to what you're saying, I hear you saying it's a third group. Because Revelation 20 says that if your name not written in the Lamb's book of life, you're going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Same thing here. So that will be a goat.
That's not what I'm saying. You're just not listening. So I just said the sheep and the goats, that's talking about Israel. The sheep are the ones that serve the Lord. The goats are the ones that did not serve the Lord. Israel. This has nothing to do, what Christ is talking about here has nothing to do with non-Israelites, because a non-Israelite can't clothe Christ. A non-Israelite can't quench the thirst of Christ. They can't do that because Christ didn't come for them. So Matthew 25 has nothing to do with non-Israelites. That's why I read Isaiah 60 to show you that non-Israelites are going to build up the walls. Yasha'Allah brought out Revelations 21 that showed non-Israelites are going to build up the walls.
Did I hear you say or agree that the eternal fire
in Matthew 25 and 41. Did I just say that Matthew 25, the sheep and the goats is Israel? Did I say that? Okay, so if I said that, then I'm not talking about this ain't talking about the judgment of non-Israelites. This is only talking about the judgment of Israelites. Okay, that's what I'm saying, man. Okay, I got you. So I don't know what you mean when you say I'm bringing in a third group. Before we got to this point, I asked you about Matthew 25:41 and Revelation 20, the lake of fire and the eternal fire in Matthew 25:41. Is that synonymous? You said yes, and that happens before the millennial reign. Right. So in Revelation chapter 20, are non-Israelites a part of that judgment? In Revelations 20, when it says the devil which deceived them and cast them in the lake of fire and the beast and the false prophet, and they shall be tormented. When it says that wait. Let me just clarify this part. In Matthew 25, your question was, does this take place before the millennial reign? That's the only commonality that I'm putting between Matthew 25 and Revelations 20, as far as asking your question, when does it take place? As far as the judgments, I think that's where we're different. Matthew 25 is only talking about the judgments of Israel, goat or sheep. Got it. Revelations 20 is talking about more than just the judgment of Israel. Okay, right. So okay, I got you. I hear what you're saying. So in Revelation 20 though, you don't. So you believe that? Do you believe that? If you're still asking me questions about Revelations 20, you're not understanding my point. I am understanding your point. Then I don't understand why you're asking me more questions about it. Revelation 20, right? That judgment that you just said is not just Israel. You're not going to make it past that judgment unless your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. Is that your position? No. What? So hold on. If your name is not written in the Lamb's Book of Life, you don't have to take part in the second game would cost upwards of. That's not. And who brought him up, man? If y'all could not, if y'all could not bring anybody else up, I appreciate it. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna try to say this for the umpteenth time. When the other nations get judged, some of those nations are gonna be reserved. That's why Revelations, what is Revelations 21? It says, and the nations of them which are saved, they are not in the book of life, but their judgment is not life. Their judgment is to not die, but to serve and build up the kingdom of Israel. That's their judgment. Some of the other nations are gonna get destroyed. That's their judgment. It says it in the text. The nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth to bring their glory and honor to it. And then in Isaiah 60 and 10, it goes into more detail. The sons of the stranger shall build up that wall. So when Christ returns, destroy the nations. Some nations are going to get destroyed. Some nations are going to be reserved to build up the kingdom. I don't understand how you not understanding what I'm saying. And the text is saying that as well. Revelation 20 and 15 is what it says. And whosoever. Hey, Kawik, you got a question? You the last brother. Kavik, you got a question?
Yeah, I had a question for you, brother.
What's your question?
I just been doing my journey lately on the Bible and things of that nature. So I had just a question. When it talks to, because I heard you talk, I came in when you was talking about Adam and Eve. So Adam, when I was researching, it says that a serpent by the name of Natchez.
What you was reading? You said you was reading the book of Adam and Eve?
No. I said I came in when you was talking about Adam and Eve, but I said I've been researching also. So I've came across, when I was researching on the web, it says it was a serpent that came across Adam and Eve by the name of Natchez. Is that correct or?
That's incorrect.
That's incorrect? Okay. So I was just, because they said that's what they say. A serpent came to them by the name of Natchez. When you research this on the where's the source? What are you reading that says that? I wasn't reading
Bible because I wanted to go.
I didn't ask you. No, I didn't say the Bible. I said where in the Bible. I said what source. Where did you read that? Is what I'm asking.
I just Googled it. Just boom about Adam and Eve.
Yeah, you know, God is not Google. Y'all know that.
I know, but the Bible itself is rewritten a couple times.
No. The Bible has been translated from the Hebrew. All you gotta do is go back to the Hebrew. But God is not. Google is not God.
So, is there anything wrong with me? So, quick question: is there anything wrong with me using that as information?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here's what. Let me. I'm gonna explain. There's nothing wrong with using any source, as long as that source lines up with the Bible. If it doesn't line up with the Bible, then you should not use it as a source.
So when they talked about the Phoenicians, when they went over to Africa and it said afar, A-F-A-R, it means dust.
Where's that in the Bible?
See, that's the thing. I didn't want to. I felt like when I was seeing so many Bibles and seeing so many things, like I can't trust it. So
if you can't, here's your further problem. If you can't trust the Bible, why read any of it? I don't trust. Listen, I don't trust the Quran. I don't give a damn about the Quran. I go into the Quran to point out the hypocrisies and Kaaba worship, XYZ. The minute you tell me you don't trust the Bible, but then you want to teach me something and line it up with the Bible, I question you. I don't even question the Bible, because you want me to believe partially in something that I'm supposed to believe in the whole thing.
Okay, quick question. So we are informed that certain things are taken out of the Bible, correct? Or not?
What's taken out?
So like as far as like the Bible itself is not a whole.
What?
So
Answer the question that I asked you, because I've never said that. The Bible, KJV, Genesis, the Revelations, the Apocrypha in the middle is everything contained in the Bible. What is being told that's not in the Bible that we supposed to have?
Well, we say the Book of Enoch is one.
Book of Enoch is not even Book of Enoch is pseudo. They don't even have an author for the Book of Enoch. That is not a valid book. So again, what are we not supposed to have?
Okay, I just take it for that. I just for me, I question everything. So I mean, that just for us to read.
But if you're the litmus test and you don't know it yourself, you're gonna question wrong.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because you said the only way you can research is the Bible. So I'm just.
That's not what I said. What I said, you can research anything, but it has to line up with the Bible, is what I said. Listening is an art.
Why does it have to line up with the Bible?
Because if the Bible is the primary source, you're lining it up with the Bible. If you was reading about American history, whatever you looked for outside of American history would still have to line up with American history. If you were studying Egyptian history, everything would have to line up with Egyptian history.
So we do know that U.S. history itself is incorrect and they lied and take things out. So we would know that they do the exact same thing for the Bible itself.
Because I have yet to see somebody prove that. If you want to prove that, you can try it now.
I mean, I don't think anybody right now can just prove it. I mean,
So if can't nobody disprove it, so if you just said can't nobody disprove it, why do you distrust it? You all over the place, brother. I would suggest that you get grounded in something. Maybe the Bible just ain't for you. Maybe the Bible ain't for you, because you all over the place right now. You said
just question everything because I
no sweat. Hey, I got a question. What's 5 plus 5? What's 5 plus 5?
It's 10.
Appreciate it, man. Last brother, Judah. What you got, Judah?
Yo, shalom. I ain't have nothing.
Oh, man, my man. I'm so glad you didn't, man. I done been on this live 143 minutes. I'm tired. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Shout out to Yasha Allah. Shout out to Yatazar. Hey, Yatazar, you making it tonight to class? Yatazar, are you able to unmute Yatazar?
Hey, shalom, Adawan.
Yabashim Shabbat. You making it to class?
Headquarters, sir.
Come on, man. You can't make it to Jersey City today? You got my jacket, man.
The like you, sir.
Ain't that a bitch? All right, man. All right, I'll see you later then. I'll see.
I'm gonna get you that jacket.
All right, no sweat out.
When you going to Chicago, if you don't mind?
I'll call you offline about it.
All right, cuz.
All right, no sweat. All right. All right, till next time. Shalom. Yabashim Shabakatham. Yawashmatham Bashim Yawashai. All right. All right, y'all. Now, let me get this super chats. We had a lot of super chats up in the joint today. Let me see if I can get to them. Dismiss. Let me come over here to the super chat. Time to do the super chat. Super chat. Let me see. Is it going to go to YouTube? Hold up. All right, let's pause that. Let me come over here. All right, let me see. I gave you the number for Oklahoma. It's two different groups experiencing exactly the same consequence. Does that make them the same people in identity? Yes or no? No, it does not, to Professor. No, it does not. Shout out to Judith. Shout out to Stro Boogie with the Starbucks, because today I will be getting that iced hazelnut oat milk shake and espresso venti size. Woo! With a banana nut loaf warmed up. We are not Edomites. We come from Japheth. That's a damn lie, white man. I appreciate the super chat, Ron, but you are definitely an Edomite from the Caucasus Mountains. Ghost let them say, Cap, you killed them already. Big H, shout out the super chat, said for coffee or gas money. Judith, listen. Judith, you are amazing. I just want to shout out to Judith. Judith, you are an amazing woman. Thank you very much. Shout out to Jimmy Johnson. Hey, Cap, took exception with the up north brother living in Arkansas, disparaging Southerners, eating raccoons and such. He must miss eating roaches. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I bumped your song to the Jew brother. I bumped your song, and your song got bumped. It passed the class. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Until next time. Hey, man, and we got 517 likes. Congratulations to y'all. I ain't doing no another sale, though, but congratulations to y'all. I ain't doing another sale till after the Passover. Yes, now I see it. Stop being a hater, Bezos, man. Just be hating for no reason. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Shalom, Israel. When I tell y'all I am talked out, I am talked out. All right, shalom, Israel.